So why is real estate the preferred asset class for somebody like myself? Well, rents are hedged against inflation. So when the cost of living is increasing all around us, if you own rental properties, part of that cost of living is the rental income that you are collecting is also rising with that cost of living. That is the purest definition of a hedge, right? So when your income continues to rise with the cost of living, you're safe. It's the fixed income and the savers who get crushed during inflationary times. If you're fixed on the income that you're getting, you get $500 a month, and that's going to be your income for the next forever. Well, as the cost of living increases, the $500 is not increasing. It's going to put you in a pickle. Well, you can turn that trade on its head by borrowing 30-year fixed rate financing, because when your payment is fixed for all that time, but your rents continue to go up, that payment, for instance, if your payment now is $500 per month, well, that $500, which is going down in value, the $500 that you're paying today, is not going to buy the same amount of goods and services as it will in the future. It's going to buy less, right? So as your dollar goes down in price or in purchasing power, but your income is increasing, that is a great reason why to buy real estate as an inflation hedge, is get that 30-year fixed rate money, because your payment's not going to change, but the rents keep going up. That's as simple as we can possibly keep it here. So you're getting the better end of the trade than the bank, and that's always a good thing, right?
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I mean, trust me, rentals are amazing. I love them. Other thing outside of, go ahead.
Oh, just was going to say, there's also amazing tax benefits. So you as a wholesaler in your community as wholesalers, you guys realize that's treated as earned income, which is, one of the most expensive, one of the biggest expenses of us in our life. It's taxes and interest. This is like how we live. This is America, right? So, you're paying a lot of tax on your day-to-day wholesale deals. But if you can offset some of those taxes and use the tax benefits of owning rental properties against your wholesaling profits, when you own rental properties, you get to take advantage of something called accelerated depreciation, right? You get to write off future losses against today's income. So the ultimate business model, in my opinion, is to wholesale with this hand and then buy and hold some properties over on this hand. And these deductions from your buy and hold portfolio, which you're buying with amazing financing, as we talked about, are going to offset the high taxes from your wholesaling income. Very important to do this, so you're not giving all your money away. Not to mention, I feel that wholesaling in of itself is not a sustainable business. I mean, what are you going to do? Leave it to your kids? No, well, no. I mean, it's completely dictated by your buyers, and your buyers are not loyal to you. It's not like it's a car auto shop where the people are just going to keep bringing their cars to you, right? Everything is determined by the heat of the market, right? So I feel all of your listeners and wholesalers, if wholesaling is your main thing, it's a great way to get started. I think you should keep wholesaling, as I am, to keep the lights on and keep the income coming in. But you've got to buy and hold some properties long term, or else you're always going to be chasing the next deal. And then one day you may find yourself, in the future looking back like, damn, I should have kept some of those deals. The number one regret from old people who used to do real estate or did real estate when they're older is, I should have held on to more.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, there's no publicly traded wholesaling company. There's plenty of hedge funds out there getting rentals, doing very well. So the next option is, do you do any creative financing when it comes to rental properties too?
Do a lot. We buy a couple sub twos every month.
Okay.
And creative finance, pretty much every deal we do is creative finance. If you're calling private money creative finance, because every property we purchase, whether it be a flip property or one we're going to burr, we buy with a private lender. So we've been using private lenders for years, and we also do sub two deals. We've done some owner financing, but these days, this hot market, a lot of sellers don't really need to do seller financing. They just want to sell it for cash, and that's kind of the market right now. But we've been doing creative stuff in real estate on the buys and sells, acquisitions and dispositions. We do, we do creative stuff all the time.
Okay. My next question with private money, which is a huge thing for most like wholesalers or real estate investors or flippers. Obviously, if someone's brand new and they try to get private money, someone's going to say 10% plus. They're going to be insane.
No, I was paying much more than that. Get ready you got to pay to play, Zach. If you don't have a track record, get ready to pay. But you got to ask yourself, what's your potential profit on this deal, right? And even if you're giving away, 30%, 50% of the profit on this deal, what would your profit be if you didn't use the private money and didn't take it down? It'd be zero. So 50% of something is better than 0% of nothing. So get ready to pay to play. If you don't have a track record, you got to pay to play. When we started out, Zach, we were paying 12% plus 3 points and then giving away 50% of the equity on top of that. We were going broke, but we built a track record and now we're comfortably paying, 9 to, double-digit interests. And our private money has been the biggest thing in our business. We've borrowed tens of millions of dollars in doing it. But when we first started out, get ready to pay to play. I've met guys, Zach, and young guys, and they're always shopping for a better deal on private money, but they're not doing deals. So sometimes you got to get in the game. If the deal's good enough, I got a big deal going on right now, Zach. I'm paying 25% up.
Wow. Woo.
Because it's massive. But but the deal makes sense. What are you going to do? Do deals or not do deals? The choice is yours.